Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to Blues House. As you see, back in my humble abode, Blues House it is. I'm Blue, and I'm bringing to you Juneteenth. What is Juneteenth? Let's hop into it. Juneteenth. June 19th. They took June, they took 19, they pushed it all together, right? So, June 19th was the commemoration of the abolishment of chattel slavery in the United States of America, right? And the Emancipation Proclamation had already been said by President Lincoln, but after the Civil War ended, slaves out in Texas and out west hadn't even heard of the Emancipation Proclamation. They hadn't even heard that the Civil War was over. They didn't even know that they was free men at the time until a general came around basically letting everybody know, hey, look, man, y'all free. Slavery is over. The war is over. Stuff like that. So that's what happened. It's been around since Juneteenth has been around since the late 1800s. They started celebrating around the late 1800s. This year's become a real big focal point due to the current climate that's going on in America right now. You got a lot of racial discrimination, police brutality. Well, I mean, got a lot. Like it ain't, like this ain't been happening. You know what I'm saying? But it's being magnified now. America's taking a look into the mirror and saying, "Oh shit, we fucking up." Oh, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing bad this whole time. It's a step forward as far as them look at themselves in the mirror, but it's a lot more that needs to be done. And Juneteenth is just going to be a celebration. That's how I feel. We should just be celebrating Juneteenth. So yeah, what is Juneteenth? What does it mean to you? I don't. To me, it's gonna be me, my family. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating just like I do 4th of July, just like I do Memorial Day, just like I do any of those other holidays, man. You know what I'm saying? Get together, celebrate. But it's really gonna make me really think about what our ancestors went through. You know what I'm saying? For them to not even know that slavery was over and the extra time that they put, the extra sauce that they put on top of it. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me really go back and really think about that. And it makes me think about us going forward. What can America do going forward? Us as Black Americans, us as African Americans, whatever term you want to use, what about us coming together and going forward, pushing forward through all this, these atrocities and all these bad things that happen to us? How can we come together, glue together, and keep pushing forward? But like I said, it's a lot of things going on right now, man. Leaves is turning, you know what I'm saying? So that brings it up to the companies. A lot of y'all out there working. I know the COVID is going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Some people still under quarantine, but some people working from home, and some people, essential workers, still going in and working, handling their business out there on the front line. You know what I'm saying? So stay safe out there. Wash your hands, wear your mask. You know, proper PPE, any and everything that you got to do out there. But what are the companies doing, right? What are the companies that you work for? What are they going to be doing in regards to Juneteenth? All right, so let's take a look at it. So companies are looking for a social response to like I said, all this fuck shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? All this national racial discrimination that's going on and police brutality, and they're trying to show the solidarity with Black Americans. So shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, a couple of questions floating around is, should employees get a day off, right? Should the markets close? Should it be an official federal holiday? You know what I'm saying? So I want to try to answer a couple of those questions. As far as getting a day off, I believe, this is me, my personal opinion, I believe that you should have a day off. I think we should treat, and I guess this answer all those questions in one. I think we should treat Juneteenth like it's a federal holiday. You already have 40 plus states recognizing it as a state holiday. I think we need to push it, get it over the hump, man, and make this into a federal holiday. So, like I said, some CEOs are debating, you know what I'm saying, what approach they want to do with it. some discussions inside these corporations and these boardrooms and stuff like that is to get rid of Columbus Day. Get that bust ass, you know what I'm saying? Get him out of there. He got to go. Get rid of Columbus Day. We're going to take that mark on the calendar, push it on up to Juneteenth, and we're going to have that as the federal holiday that's going on. We don't need a mass murderer. We don't need a homicidal, genocidal maniac, you know what I'm saying, to be celebrated. We don't need that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that. If they want to do that, I'm for it. If it's a petition or whatever, I sign on the petition to say let's make Juneteenth. Let's get rid of Columbus Day so we can make Juneteenth an official holiday. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? As far as closing the stock markets, the exchange markets or whatever, the president has to sign off on that. Also, if he don't sign off, it would have to take an act of Congress for them to make the markets close. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if we can put pressure on either this current administration or the administration that's coming up. But either way, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Juneteenth, Juneteenth, Juneteenth. We're gonna blow this thing up, man. It's gonna be bigger than 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bigger than Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, matter of fact, yeah, sooner or later, I want them running commercials just like they run commercials for 4th of July day sales and stuff. We want Juneteenth commercials all day long. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth specials, Juneteenth TV shows, the commemoration of all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what companies are doing what? I know, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're talking about these companies. So what companies are exactly doing what, right? So you got Juneteenth trying to become a paid holiday, right? I'm sorry. Juneteenth is becoming a paid holiday if you're working at Nike, MasterCard, Target, Twitter, Uber, and it's a couple of other companies out there. They're presenting that Juneteenth should be a paid holiday, or will be a paid holiday, I should say. Then you have the likes of Amazon and Google. They're encouraging their employees to cancel any unnecessary meetings. So if it's any meetings on their calendar, right? Any meetings that they got to go to that's unnecessary or deemed unnecessary, cancel. And the reason they want to cancel them, Google said that this will create a space for learning and reflection. And then Amazon has told its employees that you have the opportunity to take some time to perfect, learn, and support one another. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. It's more that can be done, but like I said, these are starts. These are baby steps. If anybody out there who just think that the faucet is just gonna be turned on and things are just gonna switch over overnight, come on, man. Be realistic, man. Be realistic. 400 years, 400. We just now seeing some kind of change. So don't expect that the just flip like that. It ain't just gonna flip like that, man. 400 years. Remember that. 400. That's a large time. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, before America was even America. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect that to just happen overnight. Then you got Capital One, Fifth Third, J.P. Morgan, and U.S. banks. They claim that they're going to close their retail stores. I'm sorry, their retail branches early. So if you work at any of those banks or any of those establishments, be on the lookout for half a day. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for a half a day. And if you don't, if your boss or whoever hasn't said that, man, press them on. Say, hey, what we doing for Juneteenth? Matter of fact, I encourage everybody to ask their employee. Yeah, I'm sorry, their employee, their employer. What are we doing for Juneteenth? What are we going to do? What are you going to do for Juneteenth? What you going to do for me? Then you have Bank of America and Citigroup. They're telling their employees to take an extra personal day. And I'm guessing they want them to use it as a flex day. I think they do like flex days and stuff like that. So yeah, man, let's get this Juneteenth thing rocking. Let's keep it moving. And let's blow Juneteenth up to be one of the biggest celebrations in American history because it should be celebrated. You know what I'm saying? There is no American history without Black history. You know what I'm saying? There is, that's just a fact. There is no Black history. I'm sorry, there is no American history without Black history. There, that's just simple and plain. Ain't no way around it. You know what I'm saying? From the ground up, this we did that. We built this. You know what I'm saying? But also I want to speak on. I don't want people to think that Juneteenth is the victory that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, this is the ultimate victory. Now it's still a fight out there. Once Juneteenth becomes what it becomes, we got to keep pushing it, and we got to keep pushing the message. We got to keep pushing uh for equal rights. We got to keep pushing for racial equality and stuff like that, because it's it ain't the end. You know what I'm saying? It's major work to be done. Like I said earlier, 400 years that we got to erase. 400 years. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to wrap it up by saying I read an op-ed. Looking at it now, it's an op-ed. Brianna Hope, she wrote this op-ed, but it's some take some excerpts out of it. She said that the day feels more timely and relevant than ever, a reminder that freedom is still long overdue, and that the importance of Juneteenth is finally receiving widespread recognition. But she also added a warning, like I just said, it's a caveat that comes with that. It's also likely, this is her saying it, it's also likely that this movement will lose its momentum as businesses begin to reopen and normal life makes its return. Whatever might come, I know where I'll be on Friday, celebrating the continued fight that the brave and relentless people before me expect for my generation to carry on. So I stand right there with her. I salute exactly what she said. Don't let this just, don't let the momentum stall out. Don't let it falter just because things start to get back to normal. Um, like I said, we got to keep the pressure on. We got to keep the pressure on, and salute to the people out there protesting, man. Salute to y'all, because it's a lot of young kids out there doing that. You know what I'm saying? Salute, just hats off to y'all, man. But we got to fight this fight, man. Keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I got. Juneteenth, let's celebrate it. Let's make it big. Let's make it huge. I'm down with Juneteenth. I'm going to be with my family. We're going to be celebrating, barbecuing, eating good, enjoying each other's company, laughter, and fun and stuff like that, man. And let's teach this to the kids. Let the kids know exactly what Juneteenth is. But yeah, thank you for watching Blues House, man. Welcome to my house, but it's time for you to get the hell on up out of here, man. Peace. Son.